if we get lost in a state, then we get lost in a state. We might feel better, but it doesn't mean we've arrived anywhere. We're just lost in a state. So you see, wisdom, because it isn't tied to anything conventional, it doesn't have any conventional beliefs, so to say, about things. It can do anything. It can move anywhere. It can be effortless and very, very fruitful in its benefit. If we're sitting around and we get lost in a state, say we've been meditating for 10 years or even 5 years or 5 minutes, and we get lost in a state, and then we can stay there, a non-conceptual state or a state of no self or a state of bliss or a state of clarity, then we will have arrived somewhere. We will have arrived in a state. And we can stay in that state if we want to. We have self-choice. So people have disciplined themselves to stay in all kinds of states. And India is a wonderful display of that, right? But if we know that that state is due to awareness, then we pass beyond awareness. We pass beyond being state-bound. And beyond being state-bound is the clear light of wisdom that requires no state. It doesn't adopt any extremes ever, and it's of tremendous benefit. If we stay in a state, people don't get fed, and they don't get clean water, and they don't get waste management, and they don't get the end of war and these other things that we so desperately need as human beings. It's easy to get lost in a state, but a state it's just more Maya. It's more Mara. It's more illusion. It's just another mirage, another dream. It may feel better, and it may be of benefit to us personally, and we may even be able to convince ourselves that it's of benefit to everybody. But, how much benefit could it be to everybody when 85% of the world's people don't have enough food to eat? So beyond all these states is wisdom. And it's rip-roaring wisdom. Do you know what that means? It doesn't have any ties or boundaries, and it'll say anything. It's very easy for us when we've been accustomed to the habit of dualistic thinking to say, I have to get still, I have to get quiet, or whatever it is. But awareness is that which it doesn't adopt any extremes. It doesn't adopt the extreme of quiet or the extreme of noisy or the extreme of anything. It just is whatever it is. It's absolutely inseparable from all appearances, and that is what true freedom is. The true freedom is that all appearances, no matter what they are timelessly free. What people are doing in the world, I see what everyone is doing, and I boil it down to this simple thing. We have a choice. Every single person can elect to make the most important choice there is to make in each thought, emotion, and experience. In each, I just call it all point of view, all the points of view that appear within all-encompassing awareness, and that is to rest as awareness no matter what appears. And what I see in traveling the world is that some people are ready to do that, and they do that, and they do it definitively. Other people kind of think about it for a while, and then they start to rest as awareness. Some people just think about resting as awareness, and other people don't want to have anything to do with it. Some people want to get into the state of awareness and just stay in a state, but self-awareness is nothing to hold on to. And anyone who really rests as awareness in the immediacy of all perceptions or points of view, they arrive at that. They arrive at that there's no holding on to awareness. Awareness is inseparable from the firepower of wisdom. It's a fire. It's a fire that it burns like a wildfire through all conventional designations. There isn't a conventional designation that can stand in its fire, no matter what it is. All the dreamt up things about our emotions, our thoughts, and how powerful they are, they're just all burned to nothing. Anyone who ever wants to do something about their emotional states, what they really want to do is feel better. That's what the goal is, just to feel better. And so why not do that, which is permanent? Permanent. All emotional states completely resolve in awareness. And in that, there's the knowledge of what to do about everything. So why depend on emotional states to inform who we are? Why depend on thoughts? Why not depend on wisdom? Remember who